Hello everyone, welcome to another stream. How are we all doing today? Welcome to a lovely Tuesday. And more diamond hunting. Oh, I've realized I can do something while I'm here. I have completed my current task and have just moved on to the lovely... Ooh, actually, I wasn't working on the inedible item, so actually... I need to actually add that to later. Because I am working on a slightly different one, which is I'm working on influential dynasty or family. Now skip. Later. I want to do influential family. I want to do now to. There we go. Because I did a little bit of writing off stream, which allowed me to get some things put together. Especially in the case of just getting some. Ooh, that was a bit of a sudden drastic change, moving me. I am now two lovely prompts away from achieving diamond, which is great. Oh, when there are ads starting soon. But yes, I am 2 prompts away from diamond. But I'm very excited about that. It'll be very fun. And yeah, I'm kind of going to get right into it. I know the ads are starting soon. But I'm going to start the timer pretty quickly here. And we're going to do 0-4 with the ability to go a bit higher if needed. And we will do 15-5 and we're going to get started. It went to the wrong window. There we go. Let's try this again. Let's get some writing done. See you all in a little bit, folks. Hey Derek, welcome on in. Good to see you. Apologies for not noticing you a little bit sooner. I just really focused on trying to get that diamond today on stream because it's looking very possible. Writing goes okay. I was doing a little bit into the night, so I'm on a different article than I was working on stream yesterday. But yeah, it's feeling all positive. It's going okay. I'm working on this thing called Clan Durek, which is something that I've had in the background for a while as something that I knew existed. But it is I'm this article and 1 foot more article away. So I'm very close. Which is very nice place to be. So it's very possible to get it on stream, considering this one is, I'd say, about a third to about approaching half written. So we'll see how it goes. And then that means the rest of this week I can focus on just getting the rest of the articles written from the 40. Thank you very much. Yeah, I worked hard into the night to get... If I just make sure this is very much saved before I close this. It's so interesting to me that this does this because I have just opened up my dashboard on my other screen and it's gone to this, which is a very different layout, but is very interesting to have. Also, that's not where I put things. Let's just go with not that one. It's inspirational prompt swaps with recent draft articles. Yeah, that gets me a roughly square layout, but it's very interesting that this is still here. But I think if I refresh, it will now be, yep, the newer version. Interesting that would happen. Yeah, no, so I did Alaf Nafaj, sorry, that we were working on yesterday. I got finished over the night time, so that was really nice. So that is there. And then I'm now working on Clan Durek, which I cannot say without adding in that lovely Scottish twang, because that's just the way it is. But Clan Durek is something that's been referenced several times throughout articles, and now I'm getting a chance to actually write it, which is also lovely. So yeah, I'm going to go back and do that for the next 3 minutes and see what I can get done. Well, welcome back, folks. How was that lovely sprint for you all? Hope it was somewhat productive, if you were working on something as well. And if it wasn't productive, I hope that you enjoyed the music and had a good time. But yes, how are people doing today? You can actually say hello properly now. Went quite well. That's always good to hear. I know that I'm finding the sprints on stream. I'm being productive, but I know that I could be more productive. So I think kind of my rough goal is always to be making progress. I'm even making progress now while I'm meant to be having a break. Which is always fun. Oh no. Is it uh-oh, something went wrong? There we go. I got worried there for a second. Because I also suddenly dropped frames on the stream. That could have been disastrous. No, turns out it was just a small tiny glitch in the internet, which happens. Derek is writing up a series of articles on the use of immortal word as the colloquialism for a being from another realm, demon in hell, monk in nirvana, and god in heaven. Interesting. I always find I got drawn into the world of doing conlangs quite prominently. I really like conlangs, and have used them as a way of world building sometimes, because I find that just having that intricate link between brain, come on, work. Having that intricate link between what the words are that people know and the things that are being world built is very nice connective tissue. So I then deep dove into a whole bunch of conlanging stuff, which you will see on my World Anvil if you check it out. For Numverox, there are 3 languages. I know that somewhere... Microphone, be nice. Don't deafen the people. Somewhere around... Because I'm a chaotic person. Somewhere around here, I have a whole bunch of notebooks that have 6 to 8 languages that I've written out almost completely fully. So it's very interesting to do language. Oh, I love language. I have a series of articles on how the other realms communicate even in real life. I study language because I'm a nerd. Hey, I've studied maps, languages, done a whole bunch of things. I somewhere have just... unfortunately was in hospital at one point, and I wrote 3 or 4 languages while I was in hospital, possibly awaiting surgery. So it happens. Being a nerd is never a bad thing. It's all just about knowing what you are somewhat nerdy about and finding other people who are also nerdy about that, so you have the right people to talk to you about that, which is always fun. For example, most of my friends are writers and world builders, therefore I sort them out because I'm also a writer and world builder. Thought I might as well have my lovely accessory on. I used to wear this every day. It is a small silver, can't really see it very well. It's a small silver dragon wrapped around a black gemstone. And I stopped wearing it because I thought people would judge me at my place of work. Turns out, people would not judge me at my place of work. I'd be fine with it. And the break is over. We have to be productive again. Boo. No, I like being productive. I'm going to get on to the next little sprint here and do some work. I realized I accidentally named two sections of this the same: a Clan of Darkness and this originally was Clan of Darkness. So I get to go figure out what heading I'm giving these both. But have fun, enjoy the sprints, and we'll see you in a little bit. And that is another sprint up. Wow. It felt like a long time, but also didn't. Which is always very interesting, and I always love when that happens. Because I'm so ready for it. Yeah, no, it feels like I made some good progress there. I got a Clan of Darkness, which is, for me, probably the biggest section to get done right now. Because that's about the early days and their expulsion, and then we've got the occupation of Turlas and kind of what happened there. And then... Oh, it's not 70. It's 75. For more than 75 years. There we go. Just get myself actually accurate on what I'm writing. But other than that, it's feeling like a productive sprint. I've now just got Blades of Blood and notable clan members to do, and that'll be me at 31. Woo! And once I've hit 31, I then just have to do another one to hit 32. Because that is how that works. But yeah, how is everyone else getting on? Is everyone having a good time today? What are people working on? Anything fun? Anything interesting? But yeah, I'm hoping if I can get Diamond done on stream, then my plan, did another one of my Mortal Word articles this time for processor that I next. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Just trying to get yourself organized. Absolutely no worries. It's a pleasure to have you all here. It's always wonderful. My kind of goal is to keep myself writing on this. Why am I saying for more then? For over. Sorry, I'm rereading as I write, as I'm speaking. That shouldn't do that. I'm not good at that. Yeah, my kind of goal is if I can get Diamond done on stream today. Not step off the gas. That's not what's going to be happening at all. My thing is I can then use the rest of the time to engage in various different parts of my life that's always interesting to do. For example, I have a short story I'm going to beta read, which I'm really looking forward to. And I also have a good number of things that I can do outside of world building, which I can do for the rest of the evening. And then into tomorrow morning, I'm probably going to do a very early morning stream about 6 AM my time. And I'll keep going through that, which will be very fun. And yeah, the rough idea being that I will try and get all 40 done, which would be the first time I've done that in a long time. So yeah, that's certainly on my mind, especially now. But there's 51 seconds. I forgot to fill this up before stream. No. I was like, I really want a drink of like water, but no, hot chocolate instead. And because I just did it, and for everyone else, make sure to keep yourself hydrated. CPs. I'm never gonna get over that. That was I didn't mean to make it as catchy as it is, but it is. So, but yeah. Words. Speaking of words, let's go write some. Wow. Yes, hopefully I'll get most of Clanderic done in this lovely writing sprint. And we'll see how it goes from there. So, see you in a little bit, folks. Have fun. I have heard this song too many times. That's why I just did the dring. Welcome back. Hope everyone enjoyed that lovely sprint. I had a great time coming up with two very different but very interesting people. It's very fun talking about a influential family or dynasty that is a group of people who are evil. And when I say evil, I mean the second person there, Tiana Durek, if you weren't reading as we went along, is a cleric who helped heal people and ensure that people were healthy even when her family would punish people and hurt them. Her clan. But she did it because she wanted to see them hurt again. And it was to feed some sadistic desire. So that was quite interesting to write a character in that mindset. Whereas the other was a younger dwarf that was very skilled with a blade, and this is a group who can create blades from blood of either themselves or an enemy, a slain foe. And he's very skilled with that, but has now sworn vengeance because he was freed from the kind of takeover of their takeover, so he's sworn vengeance to take down those that killed his clan, which is very interesting because that's how the whole thing started in the first place. That the clan was found out to be followers of this dark evil god of survival, murder, and execution. And then their leader was killed, and then that ended up with them, the children of that leader, who were just exiled from the city, to then come back and attempt to seek vengeance on their, in this case, father's behalf. So yeah, that was very interesting. How long do we have left before the next thing? I'm going to run an ad so we can all be back before the lovely time frame of the next sprint. So just fair warning that an ad is coming right now. Let me know when it's finished, if you can. That would be appreciated. Thank you for letting me know the ads are done. We're on for another sprint. So have fun, folks. Clan Durik will be finished, and I'll be at 31 of 32. Ah! It will be done. I saw that the time was about to be up, so I thought I'd do a little bit of a dance. Yeah, that is us. Hit 31 out of 32. There's one more to go. One more, and that will be us. Well, not us, but that will be me having got diamond for summer camp. I'm going to set... I'm going to stop the timer for a little bit. Take a little bit of time to breathe. And I'm going to set time pomo to 2. We'll try for 2 and see how it goes. But I can do... Do I want to do the inedible item? Item that looks edible but isn't? Or the controversial well? I mean, realistically, it could be that this is my first summer camp where I have most of my articles be more than 1,000 words, which is crazy, because that one was 1,492. It's mental. Yeah. Getting to 31 has been an achievement. It's a lot of words for summer camp. I'm currently trying to count because I haven't actually counted just the summer camp ones, because I've done a couple of other things this month, which has been quite good, but it's quite a lot. Let's just go back through since we started streaming. And summer camp. It is... Jeez. There's a lot more than I thought. Oh my god. It keeps going. I think... Nope. Still going. Oh, oy vey. I forgot how long some of these articles were. Okay. On the 16th of July, I have found my first one that was below 1,000 words. And it's still at 932. That's one below 1,000 words. Oh, I forgot about the really, really big ones. There are 2 over 2,000 so far. And it keeps going. And it keeps going. Wow. I am trying to... That's 2 under 1,000. I should know that the minimum number of words is 300. Oh, it keeps going. Lament of Echoes. I remember these. That's my first one under 500 words. So it's 3 under 1,000. That's another one over 2,000. Okay. In summer camp so far, I have written 49,453 words. Mental. Utterly mental. I have no words. And that is another 1,048 I can add to my total for today. 1048. That does mean that my total for today currently is sitting at 2,618 words. If I include all the stuff I've done over this month, if I can find the thing, I am at 63,540 words. I've written just a few words over the course of this month. Oh, vey. So at 31 articles, that means my average per article is 1,595 words. That is crazy. That is a crazy amount of words. And to think, if this was a November writing month, in that lovely old tradition, I would be just finishing about on time. I think as of today, I've hit a 38-day writing streak. So if I keep writing to the end of the month, I'll pass 40, which is also crazy. A lot of craziness. But Article 32. Do I have it be another one under 1,000? Potentially. I'm gonna write the inedible, the item that looks edible but isn't, because I love the concept of it. Just as a, hey, it looks edible. It's not. Don't try and eat it, please. And I love that kind of vibe for it. So we will try that. And we'll stick with the 15.5. See how that goes. And yeah, go from there. The plan being that I will potentially get this item finished. We'll see how quick I get on with it. Oh, I've got two cats that are right under each other. Let's just get that sorted. And yeah, I will get to writing on this, because I think there is a high potential that this edible item could be done on stream, which would be lovely to hit diamond on stream. Okay. An item that looks edible but isn't. Interesting. I mean, in my head, I'm immediately going, hey, what kind of weapon could that be? Because you can try and eat it. I do know that I'd written something a long while ago for a series of items that got published online, which included candied caltrops. And while I would love to use those, technically they are no longer my property, which is such a shame. I don't know. Let's start the timer and I'll have a think about it as it starts. So, timer 15.5. And we'll see what I come up with. It might be fun, it might be weird, it might be anything in between. But we'll see how it goes. Right, enjoy the next sprint, folks. Hopefully you get plenty of words going, and we'll go from there. See you in a little bit. Hello, welcome back. How was that for everyone? I got an idea. It took me a little bit of time, but I got there. I thought it's very funny for me to reference a little gemstone that has a faintly sweet smell that can slightly become overwhelming, and there is a temptation to well, it's almost like it almost looks at points like a giant sugar crystal, if you've ever come across those. And yeah, it being a very powerful magical item that confers benefits. For those who play Dungeons and Dragons, it's my version of the Iron Stone, which I call the Thaurus Stone, because they're linked to a deity in my world. And each of these things are meant to be like really powerful magical items that can spin around your head, or as I've allowed them to be put in someone's pocket. But I thought it'd be very funny if they had this sweet smell and people would just go, I'm just gonna lick it, and then just zap the magical energy that's inside of it. So it's inedible. It is a stone, but people still try anyway because it's funny. It's quite nice because it's a really interesting little bit of gemstone extra work that's really quite interesting. I did originally put that it was created. I'm going to put discovered, and what's the right word? Not discoverer. Synonym for discoverer. I know there's going to be a better word. No. I don't know what the right word would be for this. I'm wanting someone who discovered it, but discoverer sounds, I don't know, not quite right. Finder? No. It's not discoverer and it's not finder. I just know that. Maybe I'll figure it out in the next bomber. Oh. Easy way of fixing it. Right, discovered by. There we go. Yeah. It also is quite nice because it allows me to reference a couple of other characters that I want to delve into further after summer camp. As a kind of nice little nod to them. So hopefully that'll be quite nice. But yeah, progress is already being made on the Thaurus Stone. And I can talk then a little bit about its variations as well, which is quite nice. I'm not going to refer to all of them. I do need to double check which one my player has, because then I can definitely reference that one. Get to go do some research. Ah, that's it. Back to work. back to work time. Good thing I'm doing research, which is still work. I am gonna put one more pomo on, just as a backup. But I shall see you all after this lovely pomo with more work. I'm so close. So close to being done in that pomo. So I'm writing about the history right now of the Tharastones, which is quite nice. Giving them a little bit of backstory at least. And then I'm going to do notable owners, and then that will be me done. So that should be either in the next pomo or a potential pomo 4. I am, however, out of liquids, which is always great. So if anyone does sippies at this point, I'd be forced to go and get some liquids. But that's okay. But yes, progress is being made. Ooh. We are getting close to the end of the stream, though, because I can feel myself going, oh, it's sleepy time. But no, we must march on. Must march on and continue pushing for that diamond. Going for... I was about to say going for gold, but that's not true. It's going for diamond. It shall be fine, though. What's the worst that can happen? Well, all I can say is that I am hoping to get things somewhat complete in this not stream. I'm already completing things on the stream. Oh, let's see what I get for Bongo Cat. What do I have? Oh, I can exchange those. Ooh, I've got a new blue one. Nice. And I'm not quite there to exchange for that yet. But yes, it's very exciting to be so close to the... Not the end. So close to the goal is what I will say. 2 more minutes left of the break. These Tharastones I really like because it's a not really edible thing. Nor is it really designed to be. I went to have another drink from my mug. That's lovely. It was never meant to be super easy, super related to the prompt, but I do like that. Now all of them have a smell. They didn't have a smell. Which is great. I'll get to tell that one player that they now almost always smell like a sweet summer breeze. So that gets to be told to them. And yeah. How long have we got left? We've got 50 seconds. That player, the player who has it, is watching the stream currently and has reminded me of a funny ongoing joke where there is a player who is slowly transforming into an infernal being. And so I keep saying that it smells like fire and brimstone because that's just naturally what something would smell like. And on the other hand, the player now says that they smell like a sweet summer breeze. So that's, you know, two very opposite sides. And the player who smells like fire and brimstone was like, no, I don't smell like fire and brimstone. Brimstone's eggs. I'm like, yeah, it's kind of the joke. Anyway, I shan't tell the other player as long as they don't discover. But that is a time for another sprint. So should see how far we get on to these lovely Pharaoh stones. Ah! And that was technically the last one that we had on the books. Oh, I might... Do I need a full pomo to complete this? I've got the end of this section, and then the description for Lord Caroloth Morley, who, as you might notice, has 3 of these stones, which, not to say they're always on his presence, but is certainly an interesting concept that someone has so many of them. So yeah. Do I finish things off? Do I do one more pomo, or do I just do it as a writing while chatting? I've got an idea, because this will not take me 15 minutes. I will keep writing, and if someone says something in the chat and I see it, I will come and join in. No, because that's not co-working. Do I do it? It will get me diamond on stream. I can then spend the rest of that focus planning ahead. I just told everyone that this had nothing in it, and I still went to go drink it. Ah, the joys. I'm gonna... Do I call it one more pomo? I don't know what to do. Do I do one more? I want to get diamond today. That is definitive. I am there. I have it. It is almost ready. I think my question is, can I do another 15-minute sprint? Absolutely, I could. That's... I'm sorry, I don't know why that's in question. There's a 100% chance that I can do that. What do I do? I'm thinking, with 2 minutes to go, I'll put it as one more pomo. But as soon as I am finished, I will call it. Not call the stream, because that's not at all what I would do. But I will stop working and I'll start chatting. Because I barely have enough stuff left to fill that lovely time. So... Ooh, I keep forgetting that I'm on... not on studio mode, so I keep switching to a different scene when I don't mean to. Put me on studio mode. Make it easier. It means I can also do a very slow fade if I really wanted to. One more pomo. I should get this finished. And once I get this finished, that is me officially hit diamond, which is one of the things I really wanted to achieve. Yeah. And of course, with a very short article at 1,167 words so far. Mental. Get in some stretches. Get yourself ready to go as the break timer slowly counts down for 3, 2, 1. One last pomo. Let's get it done. And we will make this Yeah, we will make this happen. Let's go. I've officially just hit diamond, folks. In the next 4 minutes, I'm just going to go around and post the thing everywhere, but that is it. I have officially hit the lovely diamond, which was my initial goal at the start of this month. So I said, yes, I'm just going to go spread it all around that I have hit diamond. Oh, that was really good timing with the music just finishing right as the focus ended. Thank you very much, folks. Diamond has been achieved. That was my big goal for the day, which is really great to finally achieve that after a long time of work. Oh, can breathe. Oh. But yes, that is the good thing of that is the words. Words are just gone. I can, however, tell you that my diamond word count with that lovely achievement is 50,866 words. So after a lovely 50,000 words, I finally hit diamond, which means my average is now up to 1,589 words. Folks, that is no small feat. So thank you very much for everyone's lovely support today. I am going to get us a lovely raid to get going. And I thank you all so much for your lovely presence today. Let's see who's streaming. Anyone that I can send you all to? Indeed. Let's see. Filter by tag. World building. Let's see who's doing some world building of some kind. Let's send everyone to... Let's find another co-working stream for everyone. I love this. Cozy weekend co-working for the soul. I might have sent you guys here before, but I will send you there again. Thank you very much, everyone, for a lovely stream today. I will stop the timer there. Timer, stop. I do exclamation mark done to say that I'm done with that one. I'll send you over to the lovely Exo Willow. Who we will be raiding. And I thank you all for your lovely presence today. And I'll see you all very soon. Goodbye.